We met Letekristos Gabraslasy sheltering at Lekati 23 Secondary School in Maqale, currently serving as an IDP center. Letekristos was displaced from Turkan, Kaftahmura district in western Tigray 2 years ago, following the war that started in November of 2020. She says she is unable to feed herself and her 2 children with physical problems as food aid is still inaccessible, and all the people who used to help her are not by her side at the moment.
I'm in dire condition with my children. There's no food aid. They give us once in 3 or 4 months, and it's not enough to fulfill our daily meal. We're suffering from hunger. It has been 3 months into the peace accord, but our demand for food is still unanswered.
Letekristos says she is helpless as her husband died 6 years ago and her brothers who used to help her are now out of her reach and she doesn't know their whereabouts.
My husband died 6 years ago. I used to live on farming and my brothers were helping me. But now, I'm displaced and I don't know the whereabouts of my brothers since the start of the war. I'm in dire condition. I cannot feed my children.
Letekristos adds that her children couldn't get medical service for their physical problems and she is unable to get clothes to change for her children. She adds she couldn't get sanitary materials including body soap and detergents to wash her children and their clothes either.
The problem is multifaceted. My children couldn't get medical service. You see, they cannot walk properly and they get their clothes dirty in short time. I have no clothes to change for them, and I couldn't get soap to wash their clothes. There's nothing we get here. Our hope is vanishing.
Another internal displaced person we met in the IDP center at Adam also says she is going through tough time due to shortage of food ever since she was displaced from Dadawit, northwestern Tigray, as food supply to the IDPs remains small.
My daughter bothers me a lot, as she got hearing impairment and we don't have food to eat. We haven't been getting aid. My daughter and I are trying to fulfill our daily meal begging on the streets. My 6 children and I are on the edge. If we get little food, we eat. Otherwise, we sleep empty-bellied. I couldn't breastfeed my little baby as I don't eat food.
The mothers said they are about to perish together with their children due to lack of food and they asked for help before they die of hunger.
I ask anyone here and abroad to help me get medical service for my children and feed them. I have nothing at hand. Every possession of mine was left back home and looted. I'm in need of urgent help. I'm in desperation. My daughter has hearing impairment and she doesn't understand my problem. We have no food and no clothes to change. I am at great risk with my 6 children. I call everyone to help me feed my children and change their clothes.